Today is January 18th, 2025, which doesn't sound like a real year. This camera is like the coolest thing ever. I cannot believe the quality for the price. The TikTok ban is set to go into effect tomorrow, and even though both Biden and Trump said they're not going to enforce it, TikTok itself said that they're going to cease operations. So I think it is going to go dark, and then we'll see. It sounds like there might be some backdoor deals going on. Even though I don't think I'm gonna lose access to TikTok, I'm gonna lose access to a lot of my audience. It's really sad because a lot of people are losing their livelihoods, and I'm losing access to all of the mutuals that I've had. I have like 700 mutuals on TikTok. It's a lot of just really cool people that, as much as I've tried to like go and follow everyone on Instagram, it's not the same. I know that was dramatic, but we are also living in dramatic times. After rambling at my new camera for way too long, I went out to get hotpot with my friends, and I walked past the American Embassy, which looks like a prison from the 70s. This was my first time having hotpot with a smaller group, just 2 other people, and I have to say it was more enjoyable than a big group, even though the big social thing can be fun. There's definitely an art to making your hot pot sauce, and I made mine with a base of peanut butter and soy sauce, and I also had sesame oil, fried shallots, lots of sesame seeds, hot red chilies, MSG, a little bit of sugar, a tiny bit of vinegar just so everything would pop, and it was really good. The first thing I dipped in my sauce were these fried coconut cakes, they were called. I had never had it before. They weren't sweet, and it was really, really delicious. The texture was almost like custardy. My friend Alejandra has celiac, so she got her own separate white broth. And then Adriana and I shared the other white bone broth, a mushroom broth, and the spicy broth, or basically soup. And we got it with a bunch of different mushrooms, some vegetables, and we got the thinly sliced beef. After getting back from a work trip, it was nice to just chill and yap.
Oye, how was your experience?
Siento que como que no puedo volver, porque no repetí. The restaurant has this like deodorizer machine for after you eat, since when you're having hot pot, you sit in front of the aromatic steam for so many hours and it like seeps into your clothes a little bit. Ale is clearly the expert of our group and I couldn't figure it out. ¿Me le haces a mí?
¿Qué presiono?
Nada.
No, wait, put your hand. Ahí está. Ya. Amo que tenemos en video.
I just could not figure it out. Anyway, we ate a ton. We had dessert and drinks, and it was about $30 per person. Okay, and then Ale's sister is opening up a bakery called Molino Manuela in Madrid, and she had some tester conchas. It's a Mexican bakery. So she brought us a few things to try from the bakery, and I did a little taste test after we walked home. This week has just been so emotional with all the politics and TikTok stuff, and it was nice to just have some good old-fashioned fun. Playing around with a camera makes me feel like a little kid again. And it was also really exciting to discuss our upcoming trip to Mexico because I've never been, and I feel so lucky to go with some friends who grew up there, and I just can't wait. Now, I was listening to some Armchair Anonymous while I was trying these conchas, so I don't think my reaction really shows how incredible they were, but I just cannot wait for the day that this bakery opens.